All right, Shalom. First, I'd like to start by saying our praise to Yahweh by Shem Shai, by Shema Kakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles that we will, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. This is Isaiah chapter 19, verse 18. It says, "In that day shall 5 cities in the land of Canaan." The land of Canaan represents Egypt, and 5 cities represents the nation of Israel. "Speak the language of Canaan," that's the Hebrew, "and swear to the Lord of hosts, one shall be called the city of destruction." Right. So the Lord returned unto us our original tongue, the Hebrew, so that we may all call upon him with one consent, man, so that we can be delivered. Because in these times, you're going to need the Lord. You're going to need the Lord to get you up out of these situations. You're going to need the Lord to deliver you in them days before the nuclear missiles hit this place. But you got to have the name, you know? And let me get this precept real fast. This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 9. "For then will I turn to the people a pure language," that's the Hebrew, "that they may all call upon the name of the Lord Yahweh to serve him with one consent." Right, see? So we was going to get the language so that we can call upon the name of the Lord. And this is the cut to the churches. There's a cut to Nate for not pushing the name. What is it? IUIC? You got to push the name and not that name Jesus. That's against the scriptures. The Lord said you're not even supposed to call upon another name. No, worship another God, and that's another God. And those who follow him will be destroyed with him. Salaki, my allergies just start acting up. This is Acts chapter 26, verse 14. It says, "And when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me?" See, Hebrew. And you can see it's all red. So we know this is, so whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ speaking. It says, "It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks," right? "It is hard for you to go against the Lord. And I said, Who art thou, Lord? And he said, I am Yahushua, whom thou persecutest." Right? Because he was persecuting the church. He wasn't actually persecuting Yahushua. He was persecuting the Israelites, man. Verse 16, "But rise and stand upon thy feet, for I have appeared unto thee for this purpose, to make thee a minister and a witness, both of these things which thou hast seen, and of those things in which I will appear unto thee," right? "Delivering thee from the people and from the Gentiles, unto whom now I send thee." So Paul was being sent back to the people that he was once with, you know, to condemn them and preach the gospel, you know. It says to open their eyes and to turn from them darkness to light. That darkness represents not having the truth. The light represents having the truth. It says, "And from the power of Satan," still that means to not have the truth. When you don't have the truth, you're under the power of Satan. You're under satanic doctrines, demonic doctrines, unto the Most High, that they may receive forgiveness of sins and inheritance among them which are sanctified. Sanctified means to be set separate by faith that is in me, right? So, just to prove to you that the Lord does deal, one, with the elect, two, the Hebrew. We have the language and we have the name, man, you know. And with that being said, man, call law Yahweh Shem Shai, by Shema Kakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.